Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about comments in a C language. So what is a comment? So in a C programming, comments are used to describe our code. So because it is easier to understand. For example, I wrote int a equal to 10. So here a is a variable, so which is declared as an integer. So a value I assigned with the 10. So 10 is assigned to the variable a. So for this line, so I'm adding description, so initializing the variable a as a integer and assigning the value 10 to the integer variable a. So this is nothing but a description. So we are going to add description in the form of a comments. For example, take here variable b, it is declared as an integer and value 5 is assigned to the variable b, which is declared as a integer. So here I added description about the line for easy understanding purpose. Okay, now comments are purely for human readers, of the code. So comments are never executed by the compiler. Comments are never or not executed by the compiler, meaning that so the comments do not affect the program's output. So what are the program output you are getting? So the output is does not depend on the comments because comments are never executed by the compiler. Okay, there are two types of comments are there: single line comments, multi-line comments. Single line comments and multi-line comments. Okay, na? So just up to now we discussed whatever discussed. So this is nothing but a single line comment. Generally, single line comment start with two forward slashes and continue this comment. Okay, so single line comment start with two forward slashes and continue the end of the line. So this program, this single line comment continue with the end of the line. Here another line, it is another line, no? So second line start with the forward slashes and so this continue with this end of the line. So this is nothing but a single line comment. So single line comment usually start with single line comment usually start with, okay na, two forward slashes. Okay na? So next, what is meant by multi-line comment? So multi-line comments are used for longer explanation. So longer explanation, for example, look at here. For single line comment I wrote the description in single line only, but whereas if you want to give the more description, more than two lines, three lines, okay na, so there is need of longer description, longer explanation, we'll go for multi-line comment. Okay na? So what is a multi-line comment? So here usually multi-line comment with start with backslash and followed by star, and here you can write the description, longer explanation in number of lines, and it should end with, okay na, star and backslash. See here, so multi-line comment start with backslash followed by the star and should end with star followed by the backslash. So here, so wherever we want to give longer explanations, then you will go for the multi-line comments. So multi-line comments are start with the backslash followed by star and star end with the star followed by the back backslash. Okay, right. See here, so this is one reason, and one more, if you want to disable the code, for example, if you want to disable the code, okay na? For example, so here I wrote a program to add two variables and subtract two variables, right? So I would like to access only for addition, I don't want subtraction means, so this I would like to ignore this, okay, or block this code. Then I should write, so for backslash followed by star, and here I should write again star followed by the backslash, star followed by the backslash. Okay, hence so this is acting as a multi-line. Okay na? So multi-line is used to give the more longer explanation, and if you want to block the code, block the lines of group of codes or lines of codes, here start with the backslash followed by star and end with the star followed by the backslash. So this is nothing but blocking the code, okay na? Blocking the code wherever you want. So group of lines which you does not execute, then I can go for this. Okay na? So this is nothing but multi-line code. Okay, Now here it is also example of multi-line code because it's starting with the backslash followed by star and end with star followed by the backslash. Okay, na? So these are the example of single line code only, single line comments. This is also single line comment, and multi-line comments are also like this. Okay, na? Here I wrote a hash include stdio.h, and here I'm giving a description of the program. So which type of program I'm writing. So I'm giving description about this program, so in the form of a multi-line comment. Okay, so let me execute this program. So addition of two numbers and subtraction of two numbers. Okay, look at here, the sum, because integer a I gave 10 and b 5, that's why I got addition is 5, 10 plus 5 15, difference 10 minus 5 5. Okay, now so this is about this code, and summary about this. Okay, now summary about this comments, right? So look at here. So in C programming, comments are used to describe our code and making it is very easy to understand, and they are not executed by the compiler because of not executing, there is no effect on the output. Okay, so comments are purely for human readers of the code. So those who are following your code. Okay, na? So it is the persons who are following your code, they can easily understand your code. So there are two types of comments: single line comment and multi-line comments. Single line comments are used to add brief explanation for the single line only, not for the two lines. If you are give the more description about the two lines, we should go for multi-line comment. Generally, single line comment usually start with the two forward slashes and continue up to the end of the line. Okay, next. So now I'm going to discuss about multi-line comments. So they are used for longer explanations, so more than two lines. Single line means only if you want to give description in a single line comment is sufficient. But if you want to give longer description, so more than two lines, okay, na? So then we'll go for the multi-line comment. So multi-line comments start with backslash star followed by start with the backslash star and end with star followed by the backslash. Okay, na? So what is the need of these comments? Actually clarity, because so comments help explain what the code is doing, because we wrote the code now, each and every line what it is doing, so it is making easier to others, for those who are following your code, and for ourselves also, because in future if you are going through your code, so because of these comments, through these comments we are going to understand which type of code, what type of code, what is the purpose of code which you have written. Okay, na? So for documentation purpose also, comments are used for the documentation purpose. Comments can serve as in code documentation, explaining the purpose of functions, variables, or complex sections of a code. So in debugging purpose also, comments can be used to temporarily disable the certain lines of blocks of code during the debugging. Okay, na? So what suppose you wrote a few lines of code. So at particular time we don't want some few lines of a code. So directly the line can be blocked by using multi-line comments. So backslash followed by star, start with the backslash followed by the star, end with the star followed by the backslash. Thank you for watching this video. So we'll meet in the next video.